Good morning, grade 5. Welcome back to the English class. How are you all doing today? Let's learn a story today. It's about Tenali Rama. The story is called Tenali Rama and Babar. So you might have read Tenali stories before. Who was he? He was a court poet, a witty courtier in the palace of King Krishnadevaraya. King Krishnadevaraya was the ruler of the Vijayanagara Empire. So let's read a funny story about him today. So all of you please turn to page number 49 in your English workbook. So let's read the story Tenali Rama and Babar. Long ago, in the ancient kingdom of Vijayanagara, ruled a king called Krishnadevaraya. Tenali Rama, a man known for his wit and wisdom, graced his court. So long ago, there was this kingdom called Vijayanagara, and King Krishnadevaraya was the ruler of this kingdom. And at that time, Tenali Rama was a courtier in his palace. And Tenali was known for his wit and humor. So what do you mean by wit? So wit is the ability to say or write things which are clever and usually funny. And Tenali was known for his wit and humor. So stories about Tenali Rama's intelligence were known far and wide. Babar, the famous Mughal ruler who ruled over Delhi, too had heard of him. So there was this Mughal empire and one of the rulers was Babar. He was a Mughal ruler in Delhi and Babar had also heard about Tenali Rama's intelligence. So let's see what happened. Babar decided to judge for himself whether all the praise for Tenali Rama was really justified. So hearing all the stories about Tenali Rama's intelligence, the ruler Babar wanted to try Tenali's intelligence himself. So let's see what he did. So he invited Tenali Rama to be his guest in Delhi. Tenali Rama left for Delhi as King Krishnadevaraya's ambassador. So Tenali Rama was invited to the palace of ruler Babar. So Tenali Rama left for Delhi to reach Babar's palace on behalf of King Krishnadevaraya. So on reaching Delhi, Tenali Rama was received with great hospitality. He was tired after the long journey and decided to take some rest before meeting Babar in his court. So Tenali received a warm welcome at Babar's palace. So when he reached Delhi, he was too tired. So before meeting the king, he decided he will take rest for some time and then meet Babar. Meanwhile, Babar had instructed his courtiers not to laugh at Tenali Rama's jokes. So what happened? So Tenali was known for his humor. Everyone would laugh at his jokes. So when Tenali reached Delhi in Babar's palace, Babar had commanded his courtiers beforehand not to laugh at Tenali's jokes. So the next day, Tenali Rama arrived in the court. He greeted Babar and began narrating one of his jokes. So after reaching Delhi, Tenali took a day for resting and then the next day, he meets ruler Babar. They were talking for some time and during the conversation, Tenali started to crack jokes. The courtiers cut him off by yawning. So Babar had instructed his courtiers not to laugh at Tenali's jokes. So they wanted to show Tenali that they are not interested in his jokes. So when Tenali was saying jokes to King Babar, they started yawning at him, indicating that they are getting bored. This continued for a few days. On the 10th day of his stay, Tenali Rama decided not to go to the court. So the same story happened every day. Tenali would go to the court, meet the king and his courtiers, he would crack jokes and the courtiers would yawn at him. This happened for 10 days. So on the 10th day of his stay in the palace, Tenali decides that today he is not going to the court. Instead, let's see what he did. Instead, he thought to himself, let me follow Babar and see where he goes every day. So that day, instead of going to the court, Tenali decided to follow King Babar and see where he goes every day. So Tenali Rama disguised himself as a poor man and followed Babar and his minister. So what do you mean by disguise? Disguise himself means he dressed up as someone else. So Tenali Rama dressed up as a poor man and then he followed Babar and his minister. He saw that Babar and his minister would walk by the Yamuna every morning where Babar would distribute coins to the needy. So what would Babar do every day? Every day, Babar would go to the banks of river Yamuna along with his minister for what? To give coins to the needy people, to the poor people. So on the 10th day of his stay in the palace, Tenali disguised himself as a poor man and followed Babar, and he saw that Babar was giving coins to the needy. Tenali Rama, who was watching this from a distance, thought of a plan. So saying this, he thought of a plan. The next day, he disguised himself as an old man and went to the river bank. So the next day, the 11th day, what did Tenali do? On the 11th day, he dressed up, he disguised himself as an old man and went to the river bank. Which river? River Yamuna. He carried a spade and a mango sapling. So what did he carry with him? He carried a spade and a mango sapling with him. As he saw Babar approaching, he began to plant the sapling. So Tenali disguised himself as an old man and he waited there on the river bank for Babar to come. So he waited there. So when Tenali saw Babar from a distance, he started to plant this mango sapling. Babar saw him and said, "You're old and won't be alive when this tree will bear fruit. Why are you planting it then, old man?" So Babar asked this old man. And who is this old man for real? This old man is Tenali Rama. And Babar asked him, why is he planting this sapling? Because when this sapling grows out into a big mango tree, he will not be alive to eat the fruit. So why is he planting this in the first place? That's what Babar asked this old man. Tenali Rama replied, "Your Majesty, I have tasted the fruits of the trees planted by my forefathers. In the same way, my grandchildren will someday enjoy the fruit of this tree." So what did the old man reply to Babar? The old man replied that, "Your Majesty," that's how you address a king, "Your Majesty, I have tasted the fruit of the trees which were planted by my forefathers." So this old man said he has eaten the fruits from the trees which were planted by his great-grandfathers. So in the same way, if he plants this sapling here, it will grow out and someday his grandchildren will be able to eat the fruits from this tree. Babar was pleased with this response and gave him a bag of gold coins. So the old man's reply pleased the king. So Babar rewarded him with a bag of gold coins. Tenali Rama now said, "Thank you, Your Majesty. You have given me the fruit of planting this sapling before it has grown." So what did he say? The old man said, even before the plant grew out into a big tree and bare fruit, he got a reward. The king has given him a fruit for his labor. Babar, pleased with this answer, decided to reward him again. So upon hearing this, upon hearing the old man's reply, the king got pleased again. So he decides to reward him again. Tenali Rama came up with another intelligent response. "A tree gives fruit once a year, but I am getting the fruit of my labor twice, Your Majesty." Babar appreciated the clever response and gave him a third bag of gold coins. So what happened? Babar got pleased with the old man the second time and he rewarded him with a second bag of gold coins. So immediately Tenali came up with another intelligent response. He told to King Babar that if the tree grew out into a big mango tree and it will bear fruit only once in a year. But now that he has planted this sapling, he has got a reward twice. The tree would reward him for his labor only once a year, but the king has rewarded him twice. So what happened? King Babar got pleased with this old man a third time. He got pleased with him again. So Babar rewarded him with a third bag of gold coins. At this point, Tenali Rama took off his fake beard and turban and revealed himself. So who was this old man in real? The old man was actually Tenali Rama. So when he got the third bag of gold coins, so he took off his beard and turban and revealed himself that he is Tenali Rama. Babur was finally impressed with Tenali Rama's intelligence. So King Babur got really impressed with Tenali Rama's intelligence. He said, I admire you for your wit. Please come to my court and entertain us with your clever tales. So King Babur got really impressed with Tenali Rama and he invited Tenali Rama to come back to his palace and entertain the king and his courtiers with his clever tales. Tenali Rama went back to Babur's court and entertained him for many days. His tales of wit and humor were greatly appreciated in Babur's court. So Tenali Rama went back to King Babur's palace and he stayed there for a few more days while entertaining everyone with his clever tales. When he returned to Vijayanagara, King Krishnadevaraya proclaimed, You have done us proud, Tenali Rama, and we are glad that you are back. So when Tenali Rama returned to Vijayanagara, to the palace of King Krishnadevaraya, the king proclaimed. Proclaimed means to announce officially or to announce publicly. The king proclaimed that you have done us proud. Tenali has made him proud. And also that they are very glad that Tenali is back at the palace. So children, this was the story about Tenali Rama and Babur. I hope you really enjoyed the story. I suggest you read the story once again and you can read more Tenali Rama stories later. So that's all for today. We'll see you in the next class. Till then, bye.